The people versus Shell. That's how environmental groups call the case after people donated more than €500,000 to help fund the court hearings. Before this legal battle against one of the world's most powerful corporations got underway, more money was being pledged. The same court in The Hague ruled last year that the Dutch state should protect its citizens against the dangers of climate change. It ordered the Netherlands to reduce greenhouse gas emissions with 25% compared to 1990 by the end of this year. Environmentalists see this verdict, based on a Dutch law, as a precedent for the case against Royal Dutch Shell.
In Dutch law, no company is allowed to endanger the lives of citizens through its actions. That's a legal and an ethical norm, and we're basing our court case on that norm.
Friends of the Earth say that more than 30 years ago Shell had secret knowledge about the sea level rise caused by global warming, and as a result raised the legs of oil platform Troll A near Norway by 2 meters. Despite this, the group say the oil giant continued to increase its production and paid international lobbyists to downplay the dangers. Shell declined Al Jazeera's request to respond on camera, but in its paper sent to the court, the company denies the accusations. We believe the claims in this summons are inappropriate and legally without foundation. For example, they assert that the Paris Agreement is directly binding on Royal Dutch Shell, and they allege that Shell had unique or special knowledge about CO2-related climate change. These allegations are not true. This court ruled last year that failing to reduce global warming is a violation of human rights. This time, a company, not a state, is on trial. If environmentalists can convince the court that Shell, by increasing its production of fossil fuels, is deliberately putting people's lives at risk, this would have a major impact on the fight against climate change. Environmentalists are not seeking compensation from Shell, but want to force the company to change its actions. Instead of investing 95% in fossil fuels, they want Shell to increasingly invest in renewable energy.
It makes it easier for the claimants because one very controversial issue in climate change litigation is the issue of causality. Can you prove that there is a causal link between, on the one hand, the behavior of corporations and on the one hand, specific damage incurred by certain individuals, whereas here that causality does not need to be proven as such.
The 2015 Paris Agreement states that a temperature rise of more than 1.5 degrees will endanger the planet. With this case, which could take years, environmentalists hope to prove that Shell's actions are doing just that. Vaessen, Al Jazeera, The Hague.